So this is Blue's stall. I made it myself out of 8-foot high double reinforced pallets and 8-foot long fence posts dug 4 feet in the ground. It does the job, at the very least. This is where Blue has to spend his nights, so he's safe and sound, and the day while I'm at work, whenever that is, so that he isn't getting interfered or bothered during the day. It has a bolt lock on it and a very heavy door to make sure he stays in and others stay out. It's 160 feet in diameter, plenty of room to run around, roll, you name it, while he has to be in here. It's also obviously a round pen, so at a later date he'll be working in here. But for now it's just a place to live, as he doesn't need to do anything that requires him to be run around or worked in a round pen. When I'm not at work and it's not at night, we take him out, do his daily training into his nice open dirt pen, where he does all his rolling and his learning every day. Over here is our sheltered area for crappy weather and storage. On the left there you'll see a pen for our goats you may see now and then in videos. They seem to be impossible to keep in anywhere. This is our hay shed, where we keep all our hay dry, clean, and edible. Over here we have a secondary pen when we need it. And our tie post we would prefer not to use on a poor little guy, but we'll see if he needs it when the time's come. We have a fully built shelter for crappy weather. For Blue and Ma to be in. Both the shelter and the round pen were built by hand over many months, as I did them all alone. While we wander out to see Blue and Ma, now that training is done for the day. A few other words of importance. So every day Blue gets brought out and trained on something, usually 1 or 2 things. We try to keep it small because he's not that old. He does very well. In the future we will produce videos of his training, but for now I haven't got it figured out how I can keep this camera out of the way while still getting a proper video. Every day after his training, he gets to be freed to hang out with Ma, where he can learn proper horse behavior. So he turns into a well-rounded animal, not a psychopath or a deviant. So far, he's done pretty well. It's been about 2 weeks, and he's gone from not knowing the rules to knowing exactly how far away he has to stand and how he has to behave to not get in trouble. Here is Ma and Blue out in their field for the day after training. Ma is a 33-year-old quarter horse Appaloosa who spent pretty much her whole life teaching young horses how to behave, so when they grow up, they have proper manners around other horses and people. They are not related whatsoever. Blue is just being taught the works from someone who can do a better job than I can. So every day he gets to come out here and hang out, eat feed freely, behave like a normal horse. With this old critter Ma, who puts up with far too much, which is why we use her to teach others. And of course we have Blue, the star of the channel, who we're hoping turns into a really good horse over time. Behind him here are the last three that we had for Ma to teach as we taught them people things. In order, on the left is Keanu. That white creature in the center is Tosca. And the red roan on the right there is Red. No relation to Blue. As you may notice by now, every day I try to get a video of these two together after training for the purposes of showing their behaviors and how Blue has been learning over time to get better, and just general horsey video as well to show what's going on every day when I can. Most of my videos are muted because it's windy all the time and you don't need to hear the things that get said around that may not be so polite. And the volume kind of doesn't help to add anything to the video. As I'm taking this, Blue has only been around for approximately 2 weeks since I picked him up. He is 14 months old, and we've already gotten halter broke from nothing, as he started at 1-year-old with 0 experience. He's halter broke, he can lead very well. He's not tie broke yet. Taking it slow, so hopefully he learns everything well and don't have to fix any issues. Anyhow, I'll leave it there. Gotta go make dinner for the people I live with. And I'll come get him and put him back in his pen right before dark to feed him and Ma their separate foods. One more thing to address is I couldn't edit it in earlier without ruining the flow of the video. I don't allow comments on my videos because people tend to be cruel, rude, opinionated, disrespectful, or simply want to voice their own agenda. It adds nothing to the video's worth, so I see no reason to allow it on my content. If you feel like you need to make your point heard, create your own content and voice opinion there. That's not what this is for. In the future, I might add an email address to contact if you feel you must tell me something. But other than that, it's really just so you can watch what this is, not add to it. That's it for now.